I have a fear of fat people on planes.
What are you scared of?
Them being near me.
Is it not selfish to be morbidly obese? I think so. Coach Greg, in today's video, get your gunt off of me. Fat people on planes, people have had enough.
I have a fear of fat people on planes.
What are you scared of?
Them being near me.
And so she has a fear of fat people on planes, and what exactly you're scared of? Them being near me. She's saying what many people are thinking, but they just don't say it because it's 2024. Everyone has to be nice. People are sick and tired of it. And so if we have to cater to their feelings, then why can't they cater to ours? I have a fear of flying and I am claustrophobic. When I'm flying on a smaller plane and I see an obese person boarding, I get anxious. What if I'm in the window seat and they're beside me? I'd feel trapped and likely couldn't make it through the flight. This is a valid concern. Many people are claustrophobic. They can't go into an MRI machine, as if someone who's morbidly obese is fitting into one of those. And so how is it that their rights and feelings don't matter?
I don't want to wear fat people when I'm flying. That wasn't a choice. And then there's always this arm.
I never knew it was Mike Israetel with his bad-looking Ted that was sitting extra on the plane.
And I've worn someone's lap before, like here, on my lap. And then fat people always sit.
She's worn the woman next to her's lap. I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't want someone's gunt sitting onto me.
And I've worn someone's lap before, like here, on my lap. And then fat people always sit like this, so you have to have their thigh on you. But you travel in business, so you don't have to worry. But like
You've got that choice.
I do.
Listen, should skinny people have to sit in business to avoid having someone's gunt and fat rolls leaking onto you in the seat that you paid for? How is that fair? Yeah, you can find business. If you don't like fat people's guns sitting on your thighs, then why don't you buy a business seat? Why should I have to? How is that fair? Does it not make more sense that the person who can't fit in one seat, that they purchase two seats? Or perhaps they go into business. Why is it that people of normal size has to cater to the fat people?
Let's just say I'm in premium economy.
Don't be. Go work harder and get in, or charge more for I'm a celebrity.
Work harder. She has to make more money to fly in business because the person next to her is so fat that makes her uncomfortable that the fat from the person next to them is oozing under the seat and onto her thigh. I don't think that's fair.
And then you can go in business.
Totally. When I see the Chumbawamba trying to squeeze down the aisle.
She sees the Chumpalumpa, also known as an Oompa Loompa or Mike Israetel.
Oompa Loompa Doucette. Here's a tale about Mike and his spree. Worked out hard under the blazing sun. Forgot his sunscreen, what a bad pun.
And it's like, and then they have to go sideways a bit, and then they have to lift the gunt over this chair to get in. And then I see the seat beside me.
You just said gunt. I can't believe you said that.
Fuck, gunt.
Remember, I'm old. This is what we used to call it. Perhaps you call it a pooch now, but when I was growing up, it was a gunt.
Is there an argument that if you gave a more empowered, inspiring message about being overweight, you might be able to have more impact on overweight people?
No.
Yeah, no. How has that been working? People are like, oh, you shouldn't be so hard on these people. You should be more understanding. You should be more nice. Being nice does nothing. All body positivity has done is it's positively influenced more people to get bigger bodies. That's what it's done. It hasn't been, oh, we understand you have type 2 diabetes, that you have poor genetics, and so we understand you. Oh, you understand me? Oh, now I'm going to put the fork down and go for a walk. Thank you. Because you politely accepted me, I'm now going to go on a diet. I'm going to get Coach Greg's cookbook, and I'm going to be purchasing his GLP Max. No one is saying that. But when you say things like this, you speak bluntly and you tell the truth. You tell them what they need to hear, not what they want to hear. What they want to hear is that the airlines, they're going to buy them 2 seats. Or that the person sitting next to them, they like it when the gun rolls off to their thighs. It's keeping them nice and cozy, nice and warm. They like the fat rolls when they roll onto your body. The truth is they don't. And so I'm sorry to break it to you, but they don't. And when people see people who are morbidly obese on the plane, and remember, it's not even just people who are morbidly obese. If you're a 6'8", 400-pound The Mountain, do you really think that you want that guy sitting next to you? His shoulder alone is reaching halfway into your seat. And so you're sitting like this the whole time. And so if you're a guy like The Mountain, you're flying in first class.
Sometimes you just got to tell it straight. And I'm done with being told I've got diabetes type 2. No, you haven't. You're a fat fuck.
And so it's like this. You have an excuse. I have type 2 diabetes. I have PCOS. I have something. Yeah, you have something. It's called an inability to put the fork down and to do cardio. If you want to lose weight, you would lose weight. Does it not make sense if you can't even fit into an MRI machine, and so that you would lose the weight in order to fit into a life-saving machine? But no, I'm gonna keep eating brownies, chips, and candy. That makes sense. She's not wrong. When I have to pay extra because my bag is 2 kilograms overweight, but someone 120 kilograms paid the same ticket price. We're paying extra because our suitcase is 2 kilograms too heavy. Oh, it's too heavy. Really? My bag is too heavy, but yet they're 400 pounds. How is that fair? And so why not then charge by the total weight of the passenger combined with the luggage? Hey, you're allowed up to 250 pounds. That includes you and your luggage. And so if you're 300 pounds, you have to pay extra. To me, that sounds fair. Does it not? Debate me in the comments section. Normalizing obesity is far more dangerous than fat shaming. It is. You're thinking, no, it's not, because it's hurting their feelings. Yeah, I'd rather have hurt feelings than be dead from a heart attack. Ooh. You ever think of that, people? Oh, I have to be nice. I can't tell them anything. I can't say they need to put the fork down. I can't tell them that they're overweight. I can't tell them that they're not healthy. I have to just say, yeah, you look great. Body positivity, yay! And then they die.
I still love myself.
Do you not think it's better to tell people the truth? Why does she have to pay more for a business seat when someone else is encroaching on her space and economy? I love people telling the truth. Being obese is an absolute show of selfishness. And think of it. If you're obese, there's more chance you're going to cost a healthcare system. You're clearly eating too much food. You know that you're making it harder for other people. And so why would you do that? Is it not selfish to be morbidly obese? I think so. They aren't fat because they have type 2 diabetes. They have type 2 diabetes because they are fat. Her honesty is refreshing. Chubbawamba is diabolical. I can't wait to use it. The best concert I ever went to in my life was mostly ruined by wearing half of some lady in my lap because she was ginormous. Glad someone said it publicly, finally. My autism and sensory issues cannot handle this. I've been in this situation on a 7-hour flight before, and I will never do that again. I will ask to move seats or to be compensated in some other way. But this woman is savage. And so think of it. People who are overweight thinking that they should be gifted 2 seats, or that the other people who don't like it should be paying for business class. These people are delusional. They can't understand that it's on them. They are the problem and they need to be the solution. And so you can tell when someone obese writes a comment. Let's read this one. This whole feed is garbage, and I hope you or your kids, parents, family members never get some sort of illness that will cause obesity. Sometimes the things you fear the most in a karmic way humble you sooner or later. So this person thinks that you get something that causes obesity. It's not from overeating. It's not from under-exercising. It's from a disease. You just catch something and you swell up. I was on the beach with my 6-pack laying in the sand and a bee stung me, and now I'm 400 pounds. I don't know what to do. I've been going to the gym 3 hours a day. I don't eat anything, but I've ballooned up to 400 pounds. This stuff, it doesn't happen. I don't care what you got, but what you can do is to get rid of it. And I'm referring to your fat ass.
Hey there, I'm Jalen Cheney. I'm a plus-size content creator, and I recently launched a plus-size travel petition to protect customers of size when they travel by air. To achieve this goal, my plus-size travel petition outlines several suggested policies that should be implemented. The first policy is to provide additional accessible seats to customers of size who may require more physical space. This would involve offering an extra free seat or multiple seats. As for accommodations, airlines should also have a written procedure for airport assistance.
And so sure, we'll just give you the whole roll. And so when you sign up for seats to purchase a seat, pay or get a discount seats, let's say it's $300. You fill it out and say, hey, I'm 400, I need the entire row. done. Does that actually make sense? Think about it.
Airlines should also have a written procedure for airport assistance to ensure that customers of size have the necessary support they need. This would involve providing information on available airport assistance options and how to request them. The petition also calls for priority boarding for customers of size, as we may require more time and space to get to our seats and get comfortably situated. And alternative seating arrangements should be provided to accommodate larger passengers.
I mean, absolutely. If you show up overweight and there's someone in business class, for example, then what should happen is you priority board ahead of them. They might have paid $2,000, you paid $300, but you get their seat. I mean, we have to cater to you. You have a disease. You're morbidly obese. They are not. They worked really hard for the money, but it shouldn't matter. They should give up their seat for you and give up their priority boarding. You are so special, you had 14 midnight specials at KFC, and that's why you're a fat ass weighing 400 pounds.
And alternative seating arrangements should be provided to accommodate larger passengers as situations deem necessary. Overall, the petition aims to create a more inclusive and accommodating environment for all passengers, regardless of their size or abilities.
And so, you know what else they should do? People who suffer from claustrophobia, for example, Coach Greg. I tried to go scuba diving, couldn't do it. I could not. It wasn't happening. And so when I fly on a plane, I should simply have a request. I need the full row. And of course, it should be all paid for because I have a special need. When people are too close to me and I feel claustrophobic and perhaps I'm going to panic, I need people to be away from me. And so I'm special and I have that need. And so what's next? Should Howie Mandel buy an economy class seat and because he's a germaphobe, he could request that no one's sitting next to him on the plane? Hey, I need priority boarding. I need no one to touch me. No one can sit near me. I need the entire plane alone. I don't trust the air that other people are breathing. After all, there's that thing going around, the C word, and I don't trust it. And so because I have special needs, I'm traumatized by this. I don't want to catch it. That person, they sneeze. They get off the plane. I can't be on it. Do you really think that this is how life works? And so that is the extent of it. That is exactly the same thing. If you're morbidly obese and you think the world has to cater to you, it's exactly the same as someone says, oh, well, I'm claustrophobic. I'm scared to get sick. I don't like you. I don't like to be around women. I don't like to be around men. I don't like children. Whatever. Sometimes you have to bite the bullet and just put up with it. If you're morbidly obese and you're trying to get in better shape, you're trying to do the right thing. You want to live 20 years longer. Pick up GLP Max, and while you're at it, you can get GO2 Max and Turkesterone. Remember, it's been proven to be real. The world knows this by now. The only company promoting Turkesterone to pass was HTLT Supplements, and so interested in HTLT Turkesterone, click the link in the description, code Greg, 15% off, and don't forget we have the money back guarantee and the $20 gift card. Subscribe, click the bell button, comment to boost the algorithm, like the video if you liked it, watch one of those two bloops. And of course, we got the cookbooks, the training books, the Circle Diet book. It explains my life's work, how to lose weight, keep it off for the rest of your life. And if you can't afford everything, you can get the free diet and training program. It's almost 50 pages in length, and there's multiple ones to choose from. Get to the website, and until next time, I am out.